Hey, welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm your host, Zlevin, and this is Deus Ex, Human Revolution. So we are about to start
May I help you?
our first mission
My God.
after I talk to this
Mr.
chick.
Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Oh, wow. I guess you're here about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that, well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the...
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
I don't suppose we moved the helipad, did we?
I don't see how we could have moved it. Oh, you're teasing me. Very funny, Mr. Jensen. Go up the stairs to the second floor, then around the cafeteria to the exit. I think I saw Farida heading there earlier.
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
So after I go talk to Pritchard and get this info link thing fixed, which is basically my hub, that's why it keeps blinking, we are going to move on to our first mission. Once I'm done with the first mission, I'll be able to take my time, but until then...
About time? What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
This mother... I'm gonna ignore that.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Alright, so now we can be on our way. Like I said, once I'm done with the first mission, I'll be able to explore. There's a lot of stuff in this building, but we need to just go ahead and go. When I first played the game, I walked around and explored the building.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
And people were dying left and right. People were hella angry.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Actually, I take that back. She's probably the one female model that I actually like.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
Alright, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
We're gonna go non-lethal because they got hostages.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
This doesn't really matter, but there's a problem. If you use a distance weapon, and one of the dudes walks by, he sees his friend sleeping, he'll wake him up and then they get alarmed, so...
The closer the better, I think. That way I'll be sure they stay down.
You got it. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
There's a goddamn tank. It's a walking tank.
You ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again. Jesus, finally. What's your boss hiding in that plant that's worth putting your own people's lives at stake, huh?
Alright, so... always gotta check the lockers. That's what I wanted to show you. Alright, so... here's the menu that I couldn't access before. You got your credits and your experience and stuff. That's the mission thing. Here's our inventory. It's really, really small right now. You can unlock the whole right side. Let's see here. Do I want to equip this? That's an energy bar for your energy stuff. This is where the fun is. I'm gonna be honest. Half this stuff you don't even need. And actually, you could probably play the whole game without upgrading anything. This just makes the game extremely easier. Increase your arm so you can throw stuff. Increase your speed for running. All kinds of nonsense. The cloaking system that I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen inside of the what is it? The trailers. I never use a cloaking system, but I might use it this game just to see what it looks like, because it allows you to run past cameras. The thing that I didn't like, there's a way to increase your speed when you're running, but people can still hear you, and to walk silently you have to actually activate it, and that's kind of lame. I thought it would be automatic, but it's not. Stuff like that, I don't like that crap. There's some really good key ones that I'll be getting that I think everybody should always get, like the Icarus landing system and the ability to bust through walls. Oh, and jump higher. Otherwise than that, oh, and inventory obviously, but you'll see. I'll put that away. I couldn't get into the stun gun last game because every time I tried to stun somebody, it seemed like I was never close enough.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
This guy's a dick.
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, it's the man in charge you have to worry about.
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Seraph's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Like we got a choice. You mad? You mad, bro? Thought you guys would be happy that you don't have to do any work. Alright, so nothing in there. Now we get down to the nitty-gritty nonsense.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of crouching because, you know, if you're walking normally, they can hear you. And unfortunately, I can't jump down from buildings because if I would have jumped down just now from that ladder, I probably would have died, which is pretty funny because this guy has like super prosthetic legs and he can't even make a small jump until you get the upgrade. So it's I don't know. It's funny. Not realistic, but I guess this whole game isn't realistic, right? On the little mini-map on the left, you can see which way the guards are facing and stuff. And here's the takedown. It tells you what to do. You can kill them, or you can put them to sleep. Another thing that I noticed, supposedly, you know, when you just put them to sleep, they're knocked out forever, which is good until somebody finds them. But when you put them to sleep, it makes a lot of noise, and when you kill them, it makes even more noise according to the game. So people like all the way across the map, it seems like, can hear when a person gets killed. So you have to be careful who you kill. I mean, it's not really that big a deal because you can just get into a firefight and win. But if you're trying to be stealthy, you have to stealth kill everybody. So the whole game is kind of like friendly on who you kill and who you don't. Or I shouldn't say friendly. It's I don't know what the terminology is I'm looking for here. Basically, it doesn't promote violence. They want you to stealth kill a lot of people, which is, you know, fine with me. I like to keep it kosher every now and then. We're gonna take the high route